Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Bayern Munich against Bayern Munich. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Goal! And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Oh, even a section of the opposition fans were applauding that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, it's the modern ball that makes such a difference to shots like that. If you connect well, it will swerve and dip all over the place. It's just so hard to predict.
Bayern Munich didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Aim forward. Lewandowski. Looks like a good ball through. Right through the middle. Müller gets through on his own. It's broken loose. Bad Stuber. Müller. And it's Ribery. Chip through. Robben. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Ribery pumps it forwards. He's made sure that that won't get through. Bayern Munich making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ribery. They get a throw in. Now the pass. Hoists it high. Oh, flags up. Quarter of an hour played. Bayern Munich scoring in the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Now can he finish? Really well taken goal.
Robben simply wasn't going to decline an invitation like that. He knows that they've got the passers in this side that will find him, and his job was just to make sure he didn't stray offside, and it worked an absolute treat.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Robben! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
Now it's Lewandowski, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Ah, such a pity. He did the hard part by getting into position to shoot, but just couldn't find a good enough effort in the end.
It's Müller! And out to safety. Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, that was worth the effort. I mean, it was a long way out, but he caught it so well.
And it's Douglas Costa. Alaba does well to read it and intercepts. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Ribery plays it long. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Lewandowski. Lahm does well there, alert. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Mario Götze passes it through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's looking to get there first. Tries to dink it in. Lewandowski! He's got away with one there.
Vidal has been full of enthusiasm and desire, and his work rate has been very strong, and he's clever in being able to read the game almost a step ahead of everyone else. That's great play.
There he is, making his presence felt.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Ribery. Robben. And now they can launch a counter. Lewandowski. Bayern Munich got lucky. They have escaped lightly. Lahm. Looks to thread it through. Badstuber cuts it out. Ribery. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Looks to slip it through. And it's a goal!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the standout performer with a whole repertoire of different talents. He'll do for me every time.
Chance! And Ribery!
Yeah, a cooler finish would have helped, and even though defenders know he's going to drop the shoulder and throw a shimmy or two, he's still so hard to contain.
Well positioned to make that interception. Müller. Lewandowski pushes it out wide. Ribery. Aimed long and direct. Done very well to intervene. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Here we go again. Bayern Munich didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. That is terrific from Lewandowski. Two to the good. They have breathing space. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
Well, once upon a time I was harsh on goalkeepers, but now I'm more sympathetic because the ball moves all over the place these days, and we've just seen it again.
Bayern Munich go two up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they've opened a nice gap at this stage, but there's nothing to stop them from trying to widen it a little further.
Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Robben. Oh, he's come flying in. Benatia pumps it upfield. Vidal. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. So what now? Mario Götze with a delicate ball. It's a loose ball. Lewandowski. Mario Götze. Now it's Ribéry.
They must set the right tone now and give themselves a foothold to get back into this. The next goal is key, and they've got to show the hunger and desire to score it.
Dinks one in. And he's made certain that won't get through. Benatia with a long pass. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Ribéry! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, as they say, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. But from that range, accuracy and power are the key ingredients. That's what's needed now.
Jerome Boateng. 60 minutes played. And it's Robben. Lewandowski plays it out to the wing. Müller with the delivery. He's dealt with that well. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Lewandowski tries to get it forward quickly. And he's through on goal. Robben. Big chance, corner. Away from immediate danger. And the volley. It's out of play for a goal kick. Douglas Costa. Lewandowski with the ball through. Oh, taken with style!
Robben just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside, and I just thought all round it was very intelligent play.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Thrust towards the front line. Now it's Lewandowski. Tries a through ball. Keeper's ball. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. And it's Müller. Müller. He's off on a marauding run. Mario Götze. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And he's there to hoof it away. Gave it a go, but off target.
Look, they haven't had that many shooting opportunities against this defence, but along with some patience now, they need to find a bit more invention and craft.
Mario Götze tries the route one option. Deftly done. Nicely measured pass. Ribéry. And the ball is out of play. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box. I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
Alaba. Vidal is long and forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Jerome Boateng boots it upfield. Muller. And it's Vidal. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Thiago. Now the pass. Robben. Played into the middle. And the defence can get it clear. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that may have caused the keeper some real problems had it stayed on target. Got lucky then.
Thiago. Alaba passes it through. 4 extra minutes added on. Referee's given a throw. Looks like a good ball through. Vidal looking to get on the end of this. And that's been repelled. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. And that's it. Bayern Munich just couldn't kill it off. They let their opponents back into it and let it get away. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe.
So hello to all of you, wherever you may be, from the Juventus Stadium in the Alpine city of Turin. The teams then, Juventus against Barcelona. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Cuadrado. Khedira. Looks like a good ball through. Now here's the through ball. Marquisio cuts it out. Pogba. And it's Cuadrado. Lichtsteiner needed to come up with a better ball.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Lichtsteiner tries the route one option. Now it's Khedira. Piqué does well to read it and intercepts. Out to the flank. Chip through. And he's made certain that won't get through. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now it's Morata. Morata with the ball through. Evra wanders offside. Lichtsteiner. First quarter of an hour gone.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Fence has got rid of that. It's Morata! Goal! Juventus!
Unbelievable.
And it's Juventus who take the lead. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, what they'll love about that is that they've pulled it off on match day. Doing it on the training ground is easy. This is the time to produce.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. They have to stay focused.
He's got away with one there. Neymar plays it short. Now it's Neymar. Morata with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Morata takes a look up. Now it's Mandzukic, and he's through on goal. Terrific goal, Mario Mandzukic! And already they're looking to run away with it. Mandzukic versus the keeper, and only one winner.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish.
Juventus get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Hoists it high. Nice little chip. Ter Stegen comes out and deals with it. Khedira. Pogba brings it forward, looking to force his way through. Pretty robust, but the referee says no foul. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Lichtsteiner looks to slip it through. Oh, he's broken through. And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, I wonder if their profligacy will rebound on them somehow. You know, they're very much on the up here, and yet they can't convert a string of very decent opportunities.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Mascherano looks to dink one in. Clears it out of harm's way. Chiellini. Barcelona are trailing here with the first half almost done. Luis Suarez conceives a free kick for that. Tries a through ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pogba. Khedira. Lichtsteiner. Iniesta. Now the pass. Jordi Alba. Gets it into the middle. Khedira. Belts one. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, at least they've given themselves some hope with it.
And there's the end of the first half. The start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, there's certainly no harm in trying from that distance. He's cocky enough to have a go, but you have to be so accurate from there. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Evra pumps it upfield, and it's Marquisio. Barcelona can count themselves very lucky there. They look fragile. Jordi Alba tries to get it forward quickly. Marquisio. Pogba. Pogba. Piqué demonstrates his quality. Morata! Surely they are running riot, and surely that settles it. Juventus take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Thrust towards the front line, played in by Morata, and Cuadrado! Goalkeeper's ball. Fine defending there. Another piece of really good defending. Pogba. Barcelona yet to make a change here. Sergio Busquets. Luis Suarez passes it through. Neymar goes wandering offside. Now it's Cuadrado. Quadrado. And the defence can get it clear. Kadira looking up to see who wants it. A real chance to break. Fine defending there. Juventus somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call though. Lobs it in gently. Iniesta. Neymar. Messi. Evra with a delicate ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Another piece of really good defending. And it's Lichtsteiner. Dinks one in. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Sergio Busquets. Fine defending there. Pogba. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Done very well to intervene. Aimed long and direct.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Tries lifting it over. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Don't appear to have what it takes to get back into this one, but they do have what it takes to show enough pride and passion to appear to the fans that they care.
Oh, that's a waste. Daniel Alves gathers from the goal kick. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Fine defending there. Marquisio pushes it out wide. Quadrado. Looks like a good ball through. There will be a throw-in. Danger averted for now. The final whistle. Barcelona well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. The teams then, Real Madrid against Bayern Munich. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me it's marvellous goal! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong then you'll struggle. But
really well taken goal. Bayern Munich are all square. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Götze. Now it's Thiago. Tries a through ball. And he's been judged offside. Toni Kroos. He goes long. Marcelo tried to play it through.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. He was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Benzema has a go! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Now it's Ribéry. Isco plays a clever pass. Isco needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
A decent ball. Robben was wandering offside. It's Kroos! Just off target.
Toni Kroos would have known he needed to generate more power behind that, but it just lacked the precision anyway.
Looks to thread it through. Varane looking to run onto it. Robben. Chance. Tries one. Goal! Bayern Munich! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Bayern Munich go into the lead.
Oh look, it's lovely having a player with such ability in your...
They've scored! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Ribéry just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think that 2-goal cushion they've just manufactured is a fair reflection of what we've seen up to now. It also adds to the psychological divide between the two teams. It could make a big difference.
Dinks one in. He's got through. And through to the goalkeeper. Now it's Robin. Looks to slip it through. Thiago looking up to see who wants it. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. And it's Götze. Ribery. Rafael Varane with the ball through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Toni Kroos looks to dink one in. Looking to force his way through. He's kept it out. Good, strong hand. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Ah, that's just lovely skill. He's certainly a player who can single-handedly make a difference. Great talent.
Marcelo. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Thiago. Now the pass. Sergio Ramos. Benatia gets into the right position to intercept. He'll try from distance. Mario Götze goes long. Here it comes. Robin. That'll be a corner. Goalkeeper's ball. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Ribery. Now it's Robin. Badstuber. Marcelo does well there, alert. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, glorious footwork! James Rodriguez. It's a loose ball. You can get that clear. Bayern Munich somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call though. Done very well to intervene. Thrust towards the front line. Mario Götze. Ribery. Can he put it away? James Rodriguez passes it through. Fires from distance.
Well, with this guy and the talent he's got, you know he's probably going to try his luck from there, but that one he didn't really get right at all.
And it's Thiago.
I think they've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give themselves the belief that this is recoverable.
Now it's Lewandowski. Robin! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, even a section of the opposition fans were applauding that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, it's the modern ball that makes such a difference to shots like that. If you connect well, it will swerve and dip all over the place. It's just so hard to predict.
Bayern Munich grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Benzema. Looks like a good ball through. And out to safety. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mario Götze goes long and forward. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Lewandowski has a go! That is terrific from Lewandowski! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Bayern Munich, totally rampant here. Toni Kroos passes it through. It's anyone's ball. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Bayern Munich can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile. Hoists it high. Whistle goes. He's been given offside. Aimed long and direct. Now here's the through ball. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a long forward pass, and it's Bale. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. And he's there to hoof it away. James. Vidal. Forward it goes. Mario Götze pumps it forwards. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's put his foot right through that one.
I can't believe he's had a go from that far out.
Mario Götze. Jerome Boateng does well to read it and intercepts. Tries a through ball. Lewandowski. Now the pass. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Mario Götze. Real Madrid emerge unscathed. They were right up against it. And it's Bale. Bale with the ball through. Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Looks to slip it through. Vidal gets through on his own. In it goes!
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Bayern Munich tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Mario Götze. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they were totally dominated throughout that game, and the scoreline reflects that. It was a really poor result for them.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for